Welcome back, Naija Tribe. Today we've got an incredible baked macaroni and cheese recipe that you can use for the holidays. So first I start off with various vegan cheeses that I've put in the freezer so I can use my food processor to kind of crumble it up instead of having to grate it all. And while I've done that, I've heavily salted my water to cook the macaroni. Next, I start the cheese sauce, which begins with some coconut milk from the carton, and I'm going to add a bunch of seasonings to it to create the sharpness and depth of flavor like Gruyere when I was non-vegan. So I'm added in some cracked black pepper, some ground mustard, some hot sauce, some Worcestershire sauce, vegan of course. And you can't taste all these flavors, guys. It just adds a depth of flavor and a sharpness to the cheese sauce that really mimics the flavor of animal cheese. Now give this a gentle stir, let the flavors melt together and simmer on low heat for about 10 minutes. While that's happening, our macaroni is now complete. It's now cooked, it's al dente. You don't want it to be overly cooked because you're gonna bake this in the oven. I'm gonna strain this off, and I reserved about a quarter cup of the pasta fluid, just in case I need to thin out the cheese sauce. But I'm just going ahead and strain it here so I can add it to the cheese sauce. Now we're folding in the macaroni into the cheese sauce, and so that all of the noodles are evenly coated with the cheese sauce. I let the noodles sit in the cheese sauce for about 5 minutes so it can absorb the flavor, and then I began transferring the noodles into the actual baking dish. I put half of the macaroni in the tray, and then I put a layer of chow cheese in between, and then I'm going to put the remainder of the macaroni and cheese on top, just so that we have total cheesy gooiness, and it's just delicious. Now that all the macaroni is in the baking dish, I'm going to layer this with another layer of cheese. So I have the Daiya shredded mozzarella and cheddar cheese shreds that I'm going to put on top. And then once I have this cover in the cheese, then I'm going to put an actual crust on top. And I used to always use club crackers. So I would just beat them like in a bag or a plastic bag and ground them all up fine. And then put that on top of the layer of cheese, and it gets a nice gooey, crunchy crust. And that's what I've done here. So I've spread out the club crackers on top to make this really nice crust. Now I'm just spreading the breadcrumb topping across evenly so that every bite, every scoop will have some breadcrumb topping with it. And I'm placing it into a preheated 350-degree oven, and it'll be in there for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the crust is golden brown. That looks pretty damn good. All right.
You don't want?
Just enough, just a little bit, like a corner piece.
Yeah, before you taste it.
I feel it's a lot of pressure. Okay.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
That's good. I like it. What did you put in it?
Macaroni?
Tastes like it's more than one cheese.
Always, baby.
It's good.
It is good.
I like the crust at the bottom.
You like the crust? That's
Yeah.
my favorite part too. That is club crackers ground up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
You want to taste the dressing?
Okay. All right, go ahead. What y'all eating first?
I like the macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, we'll go with mac. That's black people thing, right? Mac and cheese first.
It's phenomenal. You can't even tell the difference.
Difference between what?
With traditional macaroni and cheese, this is better.
This is actually better because the cheese tastes a little sharper, a little more flavor